It's live with
Yeah,
Grace
I
and
think we
Shawna. Hi,
are.
everyone.
I think we did it on the first time, Grace. First try. We're getting better.
Oh my God, I can't believe that.
Oh my gosh, I know. It's so
Usually it
crazy.
takes 6 times. So
Yeah, yeah. And we're on time. We're even a little early.
yeah,
Uh, yeah, because I've got a busy morning. So yeah, we got to wrap this up in an hour, Grace, if
yes,
it's
we'll
possible
wrap it
for us.
up.
Yeah, not always possible we're long-winded people, okay? Oh, okay.
Okay, we'll try.
Uh,
We'll try to nip it in the bud.
Well, just firstly, some very exciting. It was a Mooney Christmas this week, Grace. We got so many new videos, which are amazing.
Yes, it's so wonderful. It's so wonderful that some people may have seen them already, obviously back in the day or 10 years later, I don't know, but I've never seen this stuff before, so it's just so wonderful. Yeah. Can't wait to talk about this one though.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, so this week, if anyone on the Mooney community is not aware, so the Broadcasting
Never
Awards,
seen this stuff.
which are my favorite.
So wonderful.
I don't know. Sybil and Bruce just look so gorgeous. They're my favorite pictures. But now, a couple years ago, we got some video of them getting these broadcasting awards. And then this week, I'm going down the rabbit hole and searching. I'm really searching more for that Good Morning America interview that we're missing. And when you're, searching for one thing, you stumble across something else. So now we've got video of Jay and Glenn with Sybil and Bruce at those
Mm.
broadcasting awards in 1987 with, taking photos with the awards and watching them interact before. And, everything is just hidden in plain sight, right? On the internet. Because, I search all the time for stuff, because I just know that there's more out there, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, it's definitely out
Hey,
there. Glad
Marigold.
I'm finding it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, the video of them accepting. Yeah, I know. Okay, what does he whisper to her? Now we can't talk about that now. Well, we can't like off of the, we don't want to go on a tangent. Yeah. What does he to her? And they were that. I had to listen very close to. He says something to her right before that, which
Yeah.
I think is, Can I lean closer or something like that? And she says, of course. So very interesting watching their interactions. Yeah. But then, yeah, another really cool piece of footage that we've gotten that hasn't been out there, hasn't been on YouTube, is Sybil accepting her People's Choice Awards in 1986.
Mm.
That yeah, that
Yep.
video we
Oh,
had Bruce's out there for a long time, partial
yes.
and then kind of full, but a very bad copy. But now, so Carolyn of Moonlighting the Cookbook pointed us towards a website called the Internet Archives, and yeah, I know. Bruce gets upset with the press. We now have a better. We have Sybil's 1986 People's Choice Awards speech now, and a better version of Bruce's. They won back-to-back awards at the People's Choice 1986, et cetera, et cetera. So Sybil looks gorgeous too. I mean, Sybil just looks absolutely
Oh my
gorgeous. So
God, she looks
anyway, I think
absolutely stunning in that dress. Oh, so beautiful.
yeah, and her hair and her makeup and everything, and yeah. So yeah, thanks again to Carolyn of Moonlighting the Cookbook for helping, and yeah,
Yeah, thanks.
that's
Thanks, Carolyn.
the moon. Yeah, the Mooney
Fantastic.
community. That's what we have to do, guys. Pull together and find more of this footage. But we
That's
found like
right.
6 new videos this week. I mean, it's
What?
crazy. Yeah,
What?
and there was more to I know. Yeah, we haven't found anything really exciting and new. For like over a year. It's been a long time since we've really had, yeah. And these are really cool. And then there's a little bit more footage of Bruce when they're accepting the awards.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay. Shit. All right. All right. So let's get to it
Let's
because
get to
yeah.
it.
Okay, so we are looking today at part 3 of the GMA video. we've already done parts 1 and parts 2. So if you haven't seen those, go back to our lives. The last couple of weeks, we've done that. And so, yeah, part 2 is where the interview begins with David Hartman. He's in New York. Cybill and Bruce are at the Bellage. I said that, I think we said Bel Air before. Bellage Hotel
Delage.
in Los Angeles. Yeah, the Bellage. Yeah, and so anyway, that's the setup. But yeah, if you haven't seen parts 1 and parts 2, you might want to go back and review those. All right. There's one comment, Grace, before we get started.
Yep.
You want to read it?
Now Marigold says something, but I don't know. Maybe she's talking about the other, the people, the Man and Woman Award. They both look very
Yeah.
intimate with each other, and I noticed when they start talking about her pregnancy, Bruce doesn't know what to do with himself. It all looks a bit awkward.
Oh, and
I'm,
Carolyn's here, and she says you're
yeah,
so
I'm
lovely.
keeping my mouth shut because I'm going to wait till we talk about that one.
I know. I know. We have to review that one another day.
We
have to
we'll definitely do that, Marigold.
I know. Yeah, this
Hi,
morning I said, oh,
Carolyn.
yeah, this morning I said, "Oh, Grace, in that video when he and I go, oh no, I can't say anything. I can't say anything. We need to talk about this live." So,
We started talking about it this morning.
God.
I'm like, no, cut.
I know. Yeah, I know. Can't. I know. Darn it. But yeah, all of that footage from the Broadcasting Awards is such gold. It's just such gold.
Oh,
But it's like this. It's like this GMA.
yeah,
You get to see them interact like naturally for
yes,
the most part. I mean, they're in front of the press, but it's Cybill and Bruce.
yeah.
Like in kind of a spontaneous, natural state. So yeah. Anyway, okay. But now we're gonna go concentrate here on the part 3 of the GMA. So yes, this is when the interview kind of starts. So they're talking to David Hartman now.
Oh yes, it took me only about 5 minutes to get ready. Actually, I rise from bed in an outfit like this every morning.
Well, I generally have 2 black eyes.
Oh, that's right, you have a black eye.
Okay, yeah.
You better
Anyway,
explain that I didn't hit you.
Well, we got into a little thing Friday, and Cybill held off and came with a right cross that I wasn't looking for. She generally comes at me with a straight jab, and how's it look on camera? It is makeup. It's a very good makeup job.
It's makeup.
It's makeup.
That's makeup.
It's makeup. Yeah. So Cybill again. Any chance that she gets to be a little bit cheeky, she takes it, right? Rising from
Every
bed.
opportunity, every opportunity. It's such a, as we said last week, it's just the role reversal in their characters is just amazing because she is such a cheeky one, and you wouldn't think of that when you're looking at Maddie Hayes. She's like, nah, completely opposite. And he's like, will you shut up? Be careful what you say.
Yeah. It's like written all over his face, but he does tell her to stop a couple times, but yeah, his
Yeah.
face is like, what are you doing? But
What are
okay.
you doing?
What are you doing? All right. Anyway,
So
continue.
much fun to watch them.
Oh, yes.
Oh, God.
Tell me. I'll wear heels lying down in bed.
You can see Bruce's face. It's like,
Cat, 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 cat. Yes, I did notice that. I knew something was different.
so this part really quick, the lighting on the set went out. So
Yeah,
I
what
put a
happened?
filter on it. So the lighting on set went out, but Bruce was like kind of in the dark. So I put a filter on it so we can see him better. Yeah. So you can see his face is kind of when she's saying, I'll wear heels lying down in bed. He's like, his mouth is like
Okay.
hanging open. He's like,
Yeah.
why?
Okay. But they're live now, aren't they? They're live talking to David.
They are talking to David. Yes.
So
Yes.
why isn't the
But
lighting
yeah,
good?
I don't know. But they're kind of like, I don't know. They must have, well, they did. They taped it and then they edited it and then they put it live because they cut out they cut the interview up. So they're on with David Hartman, but yeah, I think they're just recording it and then they play it later. I don't think they went like live from New York, you know?
Well,
You'll
wasn't
see
that
when we watch.
okay? Because it wasn't that show in the morning.
Yes.
Wasn't it a morning show? I thought they would have gone live. Anyway, that's all
But
right.
you'll see when we watch the actual interview, which we will do at the end of this live today. I'll show you how the interview ended up. It's cut. It's cut. They've
Uh,
edited it.
okay.
So, yeah. I
Maybe
guess.
they knew Cybill too well, and they thought, "No,
Yeah,
we're not.
exactly.
It's live."
You can't
I
put
love
you can't put Sybil live. No. If she's going to be
it.
talking about the length and girth of her antenna, I don't think
She loved
we
that
can't have
antenna.
her live.
Oh,
Um,
Marigold says, I mean, she is Bruce's ideal woman. She's very bawdy, and although he's cringing, you can tell he loves it. Of course. Yeah.
yeah.
Oops. Okay.
Oh, I think he loves it.
Oops.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 I mean, I think Bruce's ideal type is a brunette, but
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, I think they go very toe to toe on the innuendo. Yeah, in a different situation off camera, I'm sure Bruce is,
Yes.
saying all the
Yeah.
same things back to her. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Off camera, no problem, I reckon. He's a cheeky one too, but when they're on camera, he's wary. I mean, he's been wary of cameras since the beginning. So yeah. Anyway,
Yeah,
that's that.
yeah, for sure. All right, we're going. So yeah, then the audio goes down. So they're still figuring out the lighting and audio there. So
Oh
yeah,
my
they're not.
God.
Yeah, I know that they've only been figuring it out for over an hour. Yeah, Sybil says, yeah, they're saying the mics are too hot, and Sybil's like, I know I'm hot, honey.
Oh my God.
And yeah, just Sybil, yeah, and her. Did we mention lying down in bed with her heels on? Or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I couldn't remember if we.
I bet you they cut that out.
Human. Just too bad because they are talking to each other. Yeah. And she hands her Eve to someone else because there's just all this, there's so many issues, so much troubleshooting setting up for this.
Oh my God.
I mean, from the ear things falling out to the sound issues. Look at Sybil. She's like, now this is interesting. Watch this, Grace. The woman is giving her like a new tip to put on the ear thing. And look at,
Yeah.
there was like some gunk in the ear thing. Did you see that?
Oh.
Do I need to go back?
No, it's all right.
Okay. Yeah, so there was something gross like on the ear thing, and she was
Oh.
her and Bruce were looking at each other. He was like giving her big eyes, like, "Oh my God!" It's just like everything's going from bad to worse.
Everything-
It's like the sound, the ear thing, the setup, and now, yeah, it's like they're giving Sybil some like old, like an ear that's been used, probably has like earwax in it or something like that. But yeah, I wish we could hear.
What did they do? Get it from somebody else's
But
ear?
then again,
Yeah. Oh, forget it. Oh, I hear good
I
now.
hear someone now.
did he say
Maybe,
honey, Carolyn?
Experience.
He said it in the last part, in part 2.
Takes me back to the halcyon days of radio.
Yeah, the halcyon
actually-
days. Do you know what that means, Grace? The
I
halcyon
have
days?
no idea what he's talking about.
Okay, I had to look that up. So he's saying, I guess halcyon days refers back to like a particularly good or happy time. So I don't know. He just not that he means it that way, but it's like the halcyon days of radio. Yeah,
Okay.
just because all of this stuff is such a faff. It's just so difficult. Anyway, their little banter here, their like imaginary banter about like what the future looks like and stuff like that, I think is really cute and funny.
Yeah.
Morse code.
I can hear you now.
Where's Cybill?
That's great. Good. And the Hindi are good.
Somebody's too hot.
It's just terrible.
The
It's
Hindenburg?
horrible.
Oh, yeah, right. I remember
Lakewood,
that.
New
Yeah.
Jersey. This is great. This is probably what the future is going to be like after the big one goes. Trying to call somebody. This is
Or
what
you
it's
won't
gonna
talk. There will be speech. You'll just
be.
communicate.
Letters, yeah, there'll be a lot more letters being
No, you'll
written.
communicate with these boxes.
These things. Or like during the
Also,
war.
we could go.
Okay, good. Or like during the war, you know, when you're trying to contract. Abel Baker 1, this is,
Can I put my elbow there?
Sure, push.
Oh, no, that's your sore
That's
elbow.
okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
You sure?
yes.
Because then I can hold my ear in.
How cute is that?
That's cute. That is so cute. Can I put my arm on your elbow?
Yeah. I guess thank God for the earbuds that they weren't working because, then we got like more interaction between
Yeah,
Cybill and Bruce,
that's
her.
true. Yeah.
And it's so funny because I know every time he looks at her, he licks his lips.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Before we got this footage, when I saw just the interview and she had her elbow on him, I always wondered how, like, why and how or whatever. I just thought that's how close they were, that she would sit like leaning on him for the interview and stuff like
Yeah.
that. I mean, yeah, I guess it's, she's trying to hold her earbud in, so I guess that's kind of obvious, but just the fact that she has to use his elbow to do it,
I love it.
and she also knows that he has a sore elbow, Grace.
Mm.
Don't you love like all the little
Yeah,
things
well,
they
they
know about
have
each other?
yeah, of course, the fact that she knows that, and well, they're together all the time, and they know
Yeah.
each other's private life, I guess.
Yeah, they're certainly talking about it here. But his response is really sweet as well because she's like, "Oh no, that's your sore elbow," and he's like, "Of course you can," like, "Yeah, of course you can put your elbow there, and yeah, it's okay, you can do that or whatever." But like, there's a lot of care and concern,
There is, yeah.
her like double checking, triple checking, and he's like, "It's okay, you can do that. You can
It's
do
nice,
that."
nice. It's very nice to hear.
I know. Yeah, I think it's adorable. You just want to eat them up. They're just so adorable.
Mm.
All right.
I bit him.
I went skiing this weekend. Had a great time skiing.
You went skiing, Grace.
Had a couple boo-boos when I played racquetball. Played some a little too overzealous in my attack, Dave. Zealous. I just learned what I just learned what zealous meant last week, so I wanted to use it in a sentence while I was on TV.
I'm getting worn out by all this. How's
Dave,
this?
we're on. Dave, ask her a question because
We are?
her attention span is.
I know. Oh, I went to sleep there for a minute.
So, her attention span is zip. That's hilarious. She seems like that. She's like, like every shiny object, she's like reacting,
Yeah.
But he went skiing and played racquetball and got an active lifestyle outside of the moonlighting set.
Yeah. He did a lot of stuff.
Just foreshadowing the ski accident when he gets injured, during I Am Curious Maddie.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
all of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're so cute together. Just adorable. It's just hard to see any strife here,
No.
And
But did
yeah,
she just scream because they're live now and she didn't know? Is that why I don't know.
we don't know.
Okay.
She just said, "Oh, they said we could go," and then maybe she heard someone talking. I don't know. She's very excitable.
Yeah.
She's just on 10 and he's on 2, basically. But yeah, he's very like calm and steady, right? And she's
Yes.
like this like hyper kind of she's like hyperactive and he's like calm and steady. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah.
They kind of balance each other,
Well, they do. It's the same on screen, and they balance each other out. It's just wonderful. Yeah. It's lovely to watch.
I know.
Yeah,
Yep.
yes, they are, Carolyn. They are so freaking cute together. Marigold says she's got no bra on, and I doubt he's wearing underwear. You're probably right.
Absolutely. Yes. Just one less layer between them. One less layer between them. We like that. We like that.
Oh, that's funny. And you know what? Now that I think back, in Somewhere Under the Rainbow, where there was a major visual,
Yeah.
she did the same thing in the lounge room scene with her nightie. She thought, you
Oh
know
my
what?
gosh, I
You're going
know.
to do that. I'm going to do that too. I should have mentioned that in the podcast episode.
Yeah, that's true. I know. Yeah, she is wearing nothing underneath that very thin nightie. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's true. They didn't like clothes, these two, you know?
No, and shoes and high heel
And
shoes and
shoes and yeah, they just want to be like free of any,
yeah, just
restraint.
be free. To hell with it.
That's so them. All right. All right, going on.
It's very symbolic. I'm glad you brought that.
It's the ear thing in my ear. It raises my elbow up just at the right height to keep my ear intact,
So you can't see the
I can
person
hear
I'm
you.
leaning on over here, but there's someone off camera that my elbow is on also. It's a whole chain. There's 15 people right down the line here that you can't see. You just do a pan shot. We could probably pick them up. No. Yes, sir.
Recently.
Yes. I was an actor. Right, working in New York.
Okay, so the interview this is this part is in the actual what aired on Good Morning America. But
Okay.
one thing I forgot to mention is Bruce saying like, and I think he uses this joke twice. So this is very Bruce Willis, it seems. Zealous. I just learned what zealous meant, and I wanted to use it. He likes that joke. I think he's probably used that joke a lot, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I just learned that word, and I wanted to use it in a sentence while I was on
Yeah.
TV or something like
It's
that.
a very Bruce. It's a very Bruce thing to
Yeah.
say.
Sounds very Bruce, yeah. And then Cybill, I think he says something like that again in the interview. But
Yeah.
anyway, yeah. So now we're getting to the part that does air in the interview with David Hartman. So let's watch that.
What was the relationship like?
It wasn't love at first sight.
Second sight. It was love at second sight. See, actually, I had two black eyes at that time also. And I couldn't really see very well, so I was playing most of my scene with the camera operator, thinking that it was her. My eyes were closed. That's not true. That's a joke. Not even a good joke.
No, I thought he was real.
Yeah, we hit it.
Yeah, real. I went up to Glenn Caron and bent down and whispered in his ear, "He's cute."
I wonder what.
It made me laugh so much I couldn't remember my line.
I wonder what Bruce is mouthing there, because she's saying he's cute, and Bruce is mouthing something else, but can't really tell what it is.
Oh,
If anyone can,
okay.
if anyone can read lips, he's mouthing something out. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Seems genuine. I know they're being interviewed. I know it's a public thing, but it seems genuine. That every time they look at each other, don't you just feel the chemistry though?
Yeah, of
Like,
course.
wasn't love at first sight, and like
Yeah.
they look in each other's eyes, and you just like there's just an instant spark,
Yeah. They've just got
We
to
have
be in the
lost-
same room and sparks fly. I would imagine back then.
I know, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Okay, and
Then downhill.
sorry. If you lose sound or something happens with the stream, you might want to refresh as well, because we never know whose end it's on, But that might bring it back, Marigold, if you're still having trouble. But she can't hear me.
Carolyn can hear us, so that's
Yeah, but Marigold can't hear me for the instructions if she can't hear me, right?
that's true.
refresh. She can't hear it. So anyway, okay.
Ever since then. No.
It's great.
No.
It's good. It's good. Oh, good.
Oh, he's still out.
It's
Okay,
good,
I'm
Dan.
gonna
It's
carry the
really
ball
good.
while he's inserting
Go
it in
ahead.
his ear.
I like he says it's good, Dave. It's
Jack,
really
you got a
good,
ball
and
peen hammer?
his,
Yes,
Cactus
the
in
chemistry.
Jay?
Well,
he says it's
Chemistry?
I think we still have it.
that certain undefinable. This girl over here has one of these phones that we have. She's laughing now.
He's ADD too.
Chemistry.
He's like,
Well, I know how to spell chemistry really well now.
Well, the thing is, I don't think you see really good chemistry between actors and actresses real often in films or television. And we looked a long time to find Bruce. He wasn't easy to find. We saw everybody with the last name. And then 3,000
It's very hard
guys.
to define chemistry. The chemistry on this show comes out of what Cybill does and what I do. We don't
No, it
work
doesn't.
towards.
No,
I mean,
it
from
doesn't.
what comes from.
No, you know what it is?
She's the.
Yeah, it's not characters between the actor and the actor. We're attracted to each other. Of course, we'll never act on it.
Can't do that. Can't do that.
No worries, Pinocchio.
I mean, come on. Yeah. If that's not the most telling look in the world, what do you know that look is?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, come on. Come on. We're not stupid. You look at someone like that, you know?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, of course we'll never act on it.
I
And they just,
yeah.
yeah. They just look at each other like that like pregnant pause, so to speak, you know, like, uh-huh. Uh-huh. Right. Right.
Yeah. See, I
Um,
think Carolyn agrees with me. It's a load of codswallop.
No one's believing that. No one's believing that. I mean, yeah,
Oh,
that look tells us everything, in my opinion, you know. Shoot, now I remembered what I wanted to say, but then I forgot again.
Towards. I mean, from
Oh.
what comes from.
Yeah, they're saying the same thing, right? Because Bruce is like, we don't work towards the chemistry, it just comes out of. And Sybil's like, no, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it.
Yeah.
And she's like, you can't, you know, it just becomes, you can't make it happen. It's between us. It's like, you're saying the same thing, right?
yeah.
He's like, I was going to say that.
So why is she cutting
Yeah,
him off
there's-
when he says that?
Yeah, because he's saying exactly then what she says, which is it's between them, not, you can't act it. It's between the people. So, yeah. Anyway.
You can't work it. It's
I was gonna say that.
It's not between the characters. It's between the actor and the actress. And we're attracted to each other. Of course, we'll never act on it.
Mm-hmm.
Can't do that.
Sure.
Can't do that.
Cybill.
On the screen or off the screen, what?
That was a sentence fragment.
Right. Off the screen.
That's
Oh, on.
very personal. That's a very.
Well, I would just say no.
Can I
and
ask
then-
those? Oh,
yeah,
say
we
no.
just say no.
Okay, no.
But on the screen, I hear we're going to get into it at some point.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Bruce didn't like that very much,
Hmm.
that question. You know, a
No.
little personal. Yeah, I mean, David Hartman, thank you. Thank you to David Hartman for asking, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely. Somebody
Yeah, thanks for
needed to.
Yeah, right. Somebody, yeah. And, you know, Sybil's response, well, we'll just say no. You know, just say no. Just say no. Whether that's the truth or not, just say no. But yeah, Bruce is like, that's very personal. That's very personal. I mean, you're basically asking, like, do you have sex off screen? That's
Yeah.
he's asking them. Like,
Yeah,
okay, it is personal. You know, he's not wrong.
Yeah. It's getting
Yeah.
a bit defensive, Shawna.
Yeah, well, and at the end, you really see that he was getting a little personal. Like, he really didn't like that question, you know. But Sybil's like, "I'll just say no," you know.
Yeah.
Oh gosh,
Oh God.
but yeah, love the reaction. But anyway, so off screen, they're just gonna say no. But let's hear about on screen, Grace.
Okay.
Glenn Caron, who is the executive producer and creative genius behind this monster that we have here, that scene's been written probably for 6 months now. We just have to decide when to do it.
I didn't know it had been written.
Well, I wasn't supposed to tell you that.
Oh.
Sorry, Glenn. That's correct. That's correct.
I highly doubt it had been written. You think Bruce is joking or what?
Yeah, I think he's joking.
Okay.
because she's like, what the hell are you talking about? Because she would have known about it if it was.
Like, I didn't know it'd been written.
Yeah, that's right, Marigold. What does Bruce get humpy about that? Humpy, that's a good word.
Humpy, yeah.
Humpy.
I don't know that expression, but I mean,
if nothing is going on,
do you
it
say that,
shouldn't be
Grace?
a problem.
Humpy?
No.
So yeah, why does he get upset, I guess? Yeah, that's true. If nothing's going on, what's the problem? Bruce is more personal though, you know. He likes his private life to stay private.
Okay, Marigold just said, is he talking about Witness? Now,
Witness? No,
because
because it hasn't happened yet.
no, it's just that
Witness.
what's he talking about? A kissing scene or a making love scene? I don't know what the question was.
Witness hasn't happened yet because Witness is the next episode. So they
Well,
haven't filmed that yet.
that's what she's saying is that it's the next episode. So maybe he knows that scene, the kissing scene's already been written because that was the first real kiss.
I see. Now, maybe. I mean, what do I know? But like, they're talking about. I don't know. Maybe.
Well, when we
maybe
show the real interview, that'll answer the question.
Yeah,
the
we'll
other
see what
side
the
of
actual
the,
question was.
yeah.
We'll see what the question was. Yeah.
Good one, Marigold.
understand you, Marigold.
Bloody legend, mate.
Got it.
Oh, yes. It's a little hanky-panky, I think, going. Actually, more panky than hanky, but
Hanky than hanky.
more panky than hanky. I just wrote that joke just now. Did it
I
work?
can tell.
Well, you're so funny, Bruce.
Me? I love it. Oh, you're talking to Bruce.
Are you talking to me?
Oh.
Like,
Well,
do you like fame?
oh, I like it. I think it's just part of this business. It's something that comes out of 30 million people seeing you every Tuesday night or wherever it is. It's okay. It's fine.
As long as they don't interrupt your dinner, you know? That's the only thing that
The
bothers
part
me.
I like, Dave, is when you just have like a piece of scampi on the fork and you just get right at
You just got
that bothers me once in a while, but it's fine, it's okay. I don't go out that much. I mean, we work a lot of hours here, so it's very hard to
We have no social life.
go out in public or to be out anywhere other than the work we do on the show.
Just skiing and racquetball.
Well,
Don't
I'm
you
trying to
feel
get a
sorry
job
for us?
like yours, Dave. I mean, what do you work about?
Bruce.
25 minutes? No, he works more than that.
20,
He
25
has to
minutes.
get up earlier
You
than
guys
we
get
do
up
in the
really
morning.
early. That's really hard.
Oopsie. Bruce is putting his foot in his mouth there.
This one.
Okay.
Absolutely. There's no question. This is the best part I've had in my entire career. So I know there's two different things at work. The work it's the best opportunity to work I've ever had. As far as the fame goes, it's more fame than I've ever had. And I have to say I'm enjoying every minute of it. Bye, David.
Hi, Dad.
Will be.
Bye, Dave.
He says, "Hi, Dad." It's cute.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
he wants a kiss too.
All right, just shake hands with me. Then. All right, yeah. Just wrote that one too. Bye-bye. Thanks.
Bye, Dave.
Personal is your personal.
All that freaking waiting for like, what was that, 90 seconds? That's
I know.
crazy.
Exactly. Yeah. I know. And the interview goes so fast, right? And yeah, Cybill's answer at the end there was like, kind of the pat answer that you should say, like, it's more fame and I'm just enjoying it so much. And,
Yeah.
what else?
Yeah.
What else are you going to say? But yeah. And then Bruce there at the end saying they're getting a little personal with those questions. That's pretty telling,
Yeah.
So
You always
yeah.
thought his private life was private, and You know,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
hated it when the tabloids would make up things about him, and yeah, it was pretty awful. So I don't
yeah.
blame him for getting upset because he was so famous that they just made up things about him, followed him everywhere, and really pissed him off.
Do you think maybe he got upset? But I mean, they're gonna get asked that question because that's, I mean, the three things, you know, that people know and love, or like crazy want to know about moonlighting is: did Bruce and Sybil sleep together? Did they hate each other as much as we've heard? And then the other thing about moonlighting, you know, that just like if you're not a hardcore Moonie that you just know about the show is like the moonlighting curse, you know, like getting the actors together, getting the characters together can like ruin the show, right? That's like the three like talking points of moonlighting, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, he's going to get asked the question, but do you think he's getting annoyed because since he and Sybil hooked up, it's a little bit of a point of contention between them. So bringing it up, you know, brings up, you know, the topic between them again that they've wanted to like put aside. I don't know, just a thought.
Yeah, it seems a bit awkward when it's mentioned. Like the way he looked at her when she said, "Oh no, we never act on it." You know, I don't know. These two are a bit of a
I mean,
mystery.
I know. I mean, he definitely, there's a moment, you know, where there's a knowing look between them, like, you know, but we have, you know. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Like, if it caused any like tension between them that they slept together or not, whatever happened, you
Mm.
know, there, it still could have caused awkwardness.
Yeah, either
And
way it could have.
especially, yeah, especially, yeah, just, you know, all the dynamics on set. So like maybe like bringing that up again, like, oh, well, we would never do that. You know, maybe he doesn't want that can of worms opened up again. I don't know. What do you guys think?
What do you think, guys?
You think it caused awkwardness and there was like tension between them about that or what? All right.
Because
Well,
that's
we need to watch. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Grace.
that. I was just going to say that's what the Sybil's experience in the past of having a brief affair with somebody, you
Co-star.
know. But yeah, I don't know. That she always said that breeds contempt. So whether they did
Familiar.
do it and it bred contempt and then it was just a nightmare on the set after that, or it didn't and they just had that sexual tension. But I'm swaying towards the first thing. Um, yeah, he's not. Yeah, Carolyn
Yeah.
says I think Bruce Willis is just not a kiss and tell kind of guy. A very private person, or tries to be. He tried very hard. It just didn't work.
Yeah. He didn't love he didn't love his private life, yeah, being made
Yeah.
public. So, yeah, anything that happened between he and Sybil, I'm sure he preferred to keep it between them,
Mm.
for sure, you know. But and then Marigold says she thinks, yeah.
I talked with Cybill.
Okay,
Ooh.
we're right. Yeah, I guess all of the above, right? Like that he's private and that it may have caused tension or awkwardness between them.
Mm.
If yeah,
Oh, is that
this
him?
video quality is not that great. Yeah, this is David Hartman.
Okay.
All right. So, anything else to say, Grace, before we watch
No,
the
no, it's good.
actual interview? I'll just let it play.
Okay, let it play. Yeah, it's not very long, is it?
No. All right, here we go.
I talked with Cybill and Bruce by satellite, Los Angeles, where they're actually working on an episode for the program. I asked Bruce to describe the relationship he has with Cybill Shepherd.
What was the relationship like?
It wasn't love at first sight.
Second sight. It was love at second sight. See, actually, I had two black eyes at that time also. And I couldn't really see very well, so I was playing most of my scenes to the camera operator, thinking that it was her. My eyes were closed. That's not true. That's a joke. Not even a good joke.
No, I thought he was real cute the
Yeah.
first time I saw him.
Real
We hit
cute.
it off.
Real cute?
Yeah, real. I went up to Glenn Caron and bent down and whispered in his ear, "He's cute."
He really said that.
He made me laugh so much I couldn't remember my lines.
Now, what's happened to the relationship since then?
It's been downhill ever since then. No.
It's great.
No.
It's good. It's good. Oh, good.
How tight?
You fill
Listen.
out. Okay, I'm going to carry the ball while he's inserting it in
Okay,
his
listen.
ear.
People are constantly talking about the chemistry between you guys.
Ball peen hammer.
Yes, the chemistry.
Yeah,
Well,
the chemistry.
Chemistry.
How tired are
think
you
we
of
still
hearing
have-
about chemistry? Are you tired of hearing the word?
That
Yes.
certain undefinable. This girl over here has one of these phones that we have. She's laughing now. What was the question?
About chemistry. Yeah.
Chemistry.
How tired you are of hearing
Distracted.
chemistry between the two of you?
Well, I know how to spell chemistry really well now.
well, the thing is, I don't think you see really good chemistry between actors and actresses real often in films or television. And we looked a long time to find Bruce. He wasn't easy to find.
Ooh.
We saw everybody with the last name,
Yeah.
and then
It's
3,000
very hard to
guys.
define chemistry. The chemistry on this show comes out of what Cybill does and what I do. We don't
No, it
work
doesn't.
towards.
No, it
and
doesn't.
what comes from the.
No, you know what it is?
She's going to tell you
You
what
can't
it is.
work at it. It's not that you care in the actors, and we're acted to each other. Of course, we'll never act on it.
What do you mean?
Can't do that.
Are you talking about on the screen or off the screen, Ms. Shepard? About
Off the screen or off the
off the
screen,
screen,
what?
yes. In
That was a
terms
sentence
of
fragment.
acting on your impulses, do you mean you're not going to act on the fact that you're attracted to each other off the screen or
Right.
on the screen?
Off the screen.
Off the
Oh,
screen.
on the-
Very personal. That's a very
Well,
personal
I would just say
question.
no.
Can I
and
ask
then-
the- oh,
yeah,
say
we
no.
just say no.
Okay, no.
But on the screen, I hear we're going to get into it at some point.
Yeah,
But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Glenn has told Glenn Karen, who is the executive producer and here, has that scene's been written probably for in 6 months now. We just have to decide when to do it.
I didn't know it had been written.
Well, I wasn't supposed to tell you that.
You mean we're going to see something more than the kind of
That's correct.
physical frustration that we see? This is going to happen?
Yes. It's a little hanky-panky, I think, actually more panky than hanky, but
Hanky than hanky.
more panky than.
That's all we got of that.
Oh,
Kind of
They're so
fun.
cute.
Kind of fun to see the interview, right?
yeah. No, it's so
Hear the other side of it.
yeah. But it's so short. What the hell?
So I know it. Yeah, it seemed to get cut off a little bit. I don't know where the rest of that is. I thought we. Yeah, wait. I don't know. There is the end to it because you see them like handshaking. Oh, good Lord, technology not with us today. But what was I going to say about that? Yeah, well, first of all, I don't think anything had been written for 6 months. I mean, they seem to be very last minute. But when they're talking about like there's going to be a little hanky panky, that could be Witness.
Yeah. I hadn't seen that for a while and I didn't watch it for this. So I just sort of look at it fresh. But yeah, there's a little bit of awkwardness there with that discussion. And back in the day, obviously that was one big question that everybody wanted to ask them, So yeah, I think, yeah, I don't know. Everybody knows my opinion.
You kind of
I think Marigold agrees with me that, yeah, it's. How can you stop right in the middle of it on a big lazy chair?
yeah. Okay, can you see
Yes.
this?
Nothing could change.
Okay, hold on. I don't know if you can get. Okay, so another when Moonlighting was 30, had the 30-year anniversary.
Okay.
This news station talked about the anniversary, and they played part of this clip. So I think we might have a little bit more of the clip here.
Oh,
Let's take a
okay.
look.
How
I
tired
think
are you
we
of
still
hearing
have it.
about chemistry?
Well, I know how to spell chemistry really well now.
Well, the thing is, I don't think you see really good chemistry between actors and actresses real often in films or television. And we looked a long time to find Bruce. He wasn't easy to find.
Ooh.
We saw everybody with the last name,
Yeah.
and then
It's
3,000
very hard to
guys.
define chemistry. The chemistry on this show comes out of what Cybill does and what I do. We don't
No, it
work
doesn't.
towards.
No,
I
it
mean,
doesn't.
and what comes from the.
No, you know what it is?
She's gonna tell you what it
can't
is.
work at it. It's either there.
I was gonna say that.
It's not between the characters. It's between the actor and the actress, and we're attracted to each other. Of course, we'll never act on it.
Thanks for joining us from location today. I'm glad.
Bye, David.
Goodbye, Cybill. Make it a good day.
Hi,
Bye,
Dad.
Will be.
Bruce. I blew
Bye,
you a
Dave.
kiss, Cybill, but I didn't blow one to Bruce. And is that okay, Bruce?
Wait a minute.
He wants a kiss too.
Just shake hands with me.
Hey, right, the guys. Goodbye, you all. Thanks a lot.
Bye bye. Thanks.
Bye, Dave.
Bye. And we'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh, how about
So, there we saw the end. You
That
know,
was
we have
the
to piece
ending.
these things together, Grace. Because
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now
that
you
was the ending.
understand the hand, shaking of the hands and all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
exactly. And that's what we need someone to do about. Yeah, sorry.
So what was the
well, that-
date? Carolyn wants to know, what was the date of this interview?
The date of this interview was, I think it was January 1986. I think. January
Well, Carolyn says the first draft was the 14th of February, 1986.
for Witness.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, I don't think so.
yeah.
They're talking
you know
about having
what?
sex. The character's having sex. Yeah.
But Glenn
on.
might have said to Bruce, I've got this scene in my head of the first kiss, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
That could be what he's talking about. But no, the other, like, I'm curious, Maddie. No. No, they can't be
Yeah.
talking about that. Or he's joking. I don't know. Yeah.
But yes, yeah, this was January 86, because we need our book, Grace. Every daughter's father is a virgin. Didn't that air early February 86? I know, Grace, get the book. My mind is not pumping out the dates this early in the morning. Yeah, Marigold said Glenn told him everything. Yes, and I think that's what caused part of the friction between Cybill and Glenn. Because I think the friction, the fighting was really between Cybill and Glenn, and Bruce was in the middle. So, and it was kind of the boys' club, and Glenn would tell Bruce things that Cybill didn't know. And, even saying that in the, I wrote a story, like a fan fiction behind the scenes of this, where I included this interview. And in that fan fiction, I wrote that Cybill got mad that Bruce knew things about what were coming up on the show that she didn't.
Oh,
And yeah, these kind of things can cause tension.
of course.
Right?
they do. This was her show.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry, Marigold. When you said, was he talking about Witness? Was he referring to Witness? I thought you meant that they had hooked up or something. I don't know. I was confused. But yeah, I understand what you're saying now.
Yeah. Well, Every Daughter's Father came out February
this was-
18 and Witness came out March 11. Was that your question?
Yeah. So yeah, so they were filming this late January.
Yes.
Yeah, February 18th.
Mm.
Yep.
That took a while to come out. Hang on. No, this interview
know.
was early January, wasn't it?
Let me see if hold on.
Geez, we were head waiters, man.
I know. Well, they took their time filming, as Dennis Dugan was telling us. Like, if you if you get it done, in a couple weeks, that'd be great.
Yeah, they're
You
great.
know.
Yeah, they were just chill. We'll get the episodes out when we damn well please. And Dennis is
Yeah.
like, oh,
Right.
okay, no rush.
So, yeah, it just says January 1986. I don't have an exact date.
Oh, so we don't know the
I think
date.
something sticks in my mind. It was like it was January 18th or something, but I could be wrong about that.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
yeah, so they were filming this like a full month before it aired.
Yes, because it didn't come
Which
out
is
till the 18th of February.
I mean, that's always interesting to me too, because it's like everything, they paint everything that was very last minute, but this is a whole month before. But of
Mm,
course, it's early in the year, so that they could get started
mm,
early filming everything, and then
yeah.
air them as they go. I'm sure this one would take a while. They had a lot of location shots.
Yes.
They had big guest stars.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot to this episode. I bet this episode took 2 weeks to film,
Yeah,
you
for
know,
sure.
and
Yep.
then edit
They
and
were,
all of that.
they're at the hotel, and then they're at the other hotel. Um,
Hmm.
when Bruce is following the
Yep.
father, and yeah,
Got the driving
and
scenes.
the
Yeah.
driving scenes, yeah, with the
And
father, with the music. Love is a many
yep.
splendid thing. Yeah.
Hmm. Papa was a Rolling Stone.
Oh,
And I know. Yeah, this is such a great episode. Every Daughter's Father. And yeah, just having Eva Marie Saint and Robert Weber. I mean, that's huge right there, So yeah, this would take a while to film.
mm,
But yeah, my biggest takeaways, I guess, are hearing how Sybil and Bruce, just like how soft and kind they are to each other. I don't know. That's
yeah,
like one of my biggest one of the things I notice is he's very soft spoken. They look out for each other, and even with this new broadcast awards, they are protective of each other. And
yeah.
I really would love to know like where it really, really, really went wrong, because by the end, it's clear they really don't like each other.
It
And
was
Bruce is
really
very
bad.
bitter towards Sybil
Yeah.
specifically. So like, how do we go from this? And then a year later, we can see there's still a lot of affection for each other and all of
Mm,
that. But then towards the end, but I like, my opinion is that it's it was the contention between Sybil and Glenn, and Sybil getting Glenn fired. I think Bruce was very resentful of that because he gave Glenn all the credit for his career, giving him the job. And he was the creator and the writer and everything. And what's Moon Landing without Glenn,
yeah.
So fair enough.
But there was a lot of
But
resentment
yeah, I
on
just think,
Sybil's part too, because she was always like a mentor and she gave him advice and she was the star. Then the tables turned, and that would have caused some underlying. I mean, I'm sure she wouldn't have come out and said, I'm the star here and you're the star. How does that work? Um, but that would have caused a lot of tension as
yeah.
well. Plus the boys' club behind the scenes. She
Hmm.
felt that,
Hmm.
Bruce was in with Glenn, and maybe you're right. He probably told him a lot of stuff that he didn't tell Sybil. She finds out later. She's upset. It must have been a
Yeah.
whole dog's breakfast of things. Seriously. It wouldn't have just been one thing, I believe. Well,
No.
we got a lot of comments.
And
Yep, go
yeah,
on.
it wasn't just one thing at one time. It was a mix. It was a lot of ups and downs.
Over
I think. I
time,
think there were times where I even think, yeah, and I think at the beginning of season 5, after Glenn was gone, I
mm,
think Sybil and Bruce maybe had a conversation like, we still need to be a team. Let's try to like still be
yeah,
together, on this. But I think, deeper into season 5, like I think it's clear there's just like
it's
something happened where there's like tons of contention. I think like after The Color of Maddie or something like that, that's when things really went wrong.
mm.
And I don't think they recovered from it, and then, we just know like all those episodes are so bad
Because in the
at the
past,
end.
you wouldn't their relationship didn't show on screen. If they were having a bad day, you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
But in season 5,
Yeah.
oh my God, well, when we get to it, guys, we'll get to it. I'm not going to get into any detail, but there's, you guys know, you guys have seen it over and over. it's actually on screen, the tension, and it's really sad to see how it all worked out.
I know.
Okay. Okay, where am I going to? Marigold says, I've always thought Bruce was referring to Witness when he said that. Yeah, I agree with you. I tend to agree about that. Glenn probably told him he had their first love scene coming up. Carolyn, so much of Every Daughter's Father was on location, and I'm sure that made filming last longer too. 3 different hotels plus Westlake Village. Carolyn, sorry, lol, mediocre minds. If anybody's going to buzz Miss Hayes, it's going to be me. Carolyn, I love this interview, just seeing them interact with each other, the chemistry, the body language. They clearly have a lot of real affection for each other. Yes, and it's lovely to see, and it's behind the scenes, which we don't get to see their interaction behind the scenes much. And, you sort of wish it had gone all the way through. It's just a shame that, but, shit happens, I guess. Marigold, I think there was a lot of frustration with their feelings if they did or didn't have sex. It's going to cause problems either way. Exactly. Absolutely, I agree with that.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Yeah,
Either way, yeah. It's
yeah,
because they were attracted to each other. So whether they
Yeah.
acted on it or not,
yeah.
there's going to be feelings there, and there's going to be hurt feelings. And with women, other women coming along around the set and stuff like that, there's jealousy and other things. Yeah.
Don't tell me she didn't jump
Causes
him in the
problems.
trailer.
Yeah.
Come on, let's get real, people. Okay,
Maybe someday we'll
Marigold.
hear about it.
That and all the trouble with Glenn as well, as like you say, yes.
Yeah.
But
I
they
think that
did
was a lot
have
of it.
some bloopers in season 5, and they looked happy. He even hugged her in one clip. I know.
Well, I
This is
know.
what
Yeah.
does my head in,
Yeah.
people,
But
because he's going that scene where he goes ho 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 ho, and then he just
Yeah.
he goes to
Yes.
hug her. Like,
yeah.
what
And
are you
goes in to
doing?
kiss
Can
her.
you not just
I think he goes in to kiss her there. He goes like this, like leans in to kiss her, and she's like that. Yeah.
And she goes, yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. It was a mixed bag. I do think Cybill and Bruce tried to get the relationship back on track and be a team, but I think Bruce was very resentful of Cybill getting Glenn fired, and there's just no way around that. And then it was so many things. It was so many things. It was their relationship, whether they did or didn't, like you said. It was Glenn and Cybill. It was Bruce being in the middle. It was the boys' club. It was Cybill, not getting a lot of support about having the babies and all of that, etc. But anyway, that's all the time I have today, everyone. Thanks for joining in. Very fun discussion, very lively. Of course, we could go on for another hour with all of this, guys, And that's why we love the live and having you here, so we can talk about this in real time. So
in real time.
I've got an appointment, so I've got to run on time today, because we really only plan these lives to be about an hour, but we've gone longer other days. But anyway,
she admitted she was jealous of Sandal. Yes, in the dance sequence. Why would she be jealous if nothing was going on? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that she got to spend all that time with Bruce. Yeah.
It could have been, if I can't have him, she can't have him either. Could have been the case of that too.
Right. Yeah. And he's a flirt, right? And women come on, and he's flirting with them, and it's in front of her, and she gets jealous. And and I don't think that she liked that Bruce got a lot of extra time to practice the dance scene, and he was with her, with Sandal, like that whole time and stuff like that. Yeah. Didn't like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right, guys. Well, thanks for joining in. Very fun. And always fun to talk about moonlighting. That's what we do.
Thanks, Carolyn. Thanks for being here, both of you, Marigold and Carolyn. And thanks for unearthing some footage for us. That was terrific, Carolyn. Thank you very much for that. So all the Moonies can enjoy more footage of them, which is fabulous.
I know. Yeah, and let's find more. It's never enough, Grace.
It's never enough. Never.
And
I want more bloopers. I want to know where they are.
I know. Moonies always want more. We get some really cool stuff, but we still want more. We know there's more out there, and we want it. And we want to see it. There's a couple things that the dance.
How about bloopers of the love scene? Imagine.
All right, Grace. All right, Grace.
I just thought of that.
Uh,
Oh my God.
anyway, like the video, share the video, hype the video, whatever, subscribe, share it out. Anyone on the replay, hello, thank you for joining us. Any comments below of your thoughts of what was happening with these this complicated relationship that we're watching here? All right, that's it.
That's it.
Bye,
Thank you
guys.
very
We'll
much.
see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Yeah.
See you next time.